Hello and welcome to Get Into Games on Air, a podcast about board games and the people who play them. My name is Craig, as always. Normally, that is my name. And joining me for the first time.
The first time?
Is, you're not going to talk at this point. This is the juncture where you don't do the words speaking. It's like you're silent and it's a big surprise for the people while they're driving.
Okay.
Or watching on YouTube.
Why don't you start from the top?
Hello, welcome to Get Into Games on Air, a podcast about board games and the people who play them. My name is Craig. On the social media machines, I am Get Into Games. That's why this podcast will Get In Games. Anyway, I digress. Joining me is Rebecca. Becky, she's there. Look, there she is. Hi.
Can I talk now?
You can talk now. Now is your time to talk.
This is the only time you can talk. No other talking.
Correct. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yes. Yes.
Grand.
I'm here, aren't I? I've been forced to make another podcast.
Forced?
Yes.
Who forced you?
You. I don't know. No, me, probably.
No one forced you.
The content gods that making all the content. I made more content.
I think
week.
you choose to make a podcast. It doesn't choose you.
Oh, no. The podcast life chooses you. I like that. You don't choose to make a podcast. The podcast chooses you. It's like Transformers. This podcast is the Bumblebee to my Sam Witwicky.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hello, I hope everyone in Listenerland's okay with that wonderful introduction to this podcast. I'd like to say that if you're new to the podcast, the intro's never like that. I'd be lying. So today's episode is very exciting because we're going to talk about the greatest games of all time. Ever.
No.
Yeah.
In our very short period of time playing them.
The greatest board games of all time.
According to us.
And Pub Meeple.
Yes, but they're not the greatest. I wouldn't say they're the GOAT of board games.
No, we don't have any with goats. We have them with alpacas. We probably do have some with goats.
That's like a Flip 7 type of comment, right?
Yes.
Where you say this is the greatest card game of all time. These are the greatest games ever. Well, only according to us.
Yes,
these are the games that we've enjoyed in our short time in the hobby.
Yes, my short life. I am very young.
But there are probably, across all of time.
Mm-hmm. What time?
I don't know. I don't know if you can just be as bold as
greatest board games of all time. And if you want to be able to purchase some of the greatest board games of all time, how do you go about purchasing those board games?
At BOARDGAMES.com.
BOARDGAMES.com? Tell me more.
Wow, okay. Board game nights are only as good as the games you bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I always start at BOARDGAMES.com.
Yeah, we do.
It's a shop built by people who genuinely love the hobby.
Yeah.
The kind of place where every title feels handpicked, not just stocked.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're hunting for the newest hotness, a family favourite, or that one expansion nobody else seems to carry, they make it easy. Fast shipping, careful packaging, and a selection that actually respects your shelf space. If you want your next game night to hit that perfect stride, head to BOARDGAMES.com and find something worth playing. And I would say, just to add on to this ad reel,
that was an ad read?
Now is the perfect time to kind of support your
local
board game shops,
retailers,
because we've just lost.
Yes, sadly we've lost Kienda, a wonderful partner of the podcast and of Get Into Games in general, who have been incredibly supportive over the last few years.
It's a stark reminder that actually these are businesses and we enjoy the hobby, but too often people are buying from bigger conglomerates, and we need to support the little people who are out there trying to get us deals on board games and things like that. So head to BOARDGAMES.com and get your games.
And don't just get your games.
Get into
your games with a small discount. Remember to use the code GETINTOGAMES for 5% off your purchase at BOARDGAMEST.com.
Brilliant.
It was brilliant. I thought
Can I use it to get my birthday presents?
Sure, you can buy your own birthday presents as much as you like.
Okay. There's little sad old me buying my own presents.
Old, yep. You.
Oh, wow. You're older than me.
That's correct. I feel it. I look it. I am it.
Anyway, what we've been doing this week?
Nothing. I've done absolutely nothing.
We have. We've been ranking our board games.
We've been ranking our board games. We've been using the wonderful resource on the internet, otherwise known as Pub Meeple. Pub Meeple's great. If you do not know what Pub Meeple is, I don't know either. Pub Meeple is a website that you can link your BGG, your Board Game Geek collection. If you've put your collection on Board Game Geek, that is, you can link that directly to your Pub Meeple ranking. You can then rank your games, and it will pit them in a WWE-esque bracket challenge.
You make it sound way more exciting than it is. Basically, two games come up on the screen.
Yes.
And you have to pick your favourite.
Yes, in a rumbly bumbly. And don't worry, Siri. Siri doesn't understand it, but Siri doesn't need to understand it. I feel like Siri interrupts this podcast quite often.
I don't know. It's rude.
He is rude.
But I can't exactly put my phone away because it's what I've
Pub Meeple ranked on. Yeah. But yes, so Pub Meeple is a wonderful site for ranking your games.
You can rank other things.
You can rank other things.
You can rank beverages. You can rank.
I would often.
Can't remember what
sausages. No, football teams or something.
Yeah.
Just sports teams.
Yeah, you can rank loads of things.
Lots of cool stuff.
Just
but
a
Board
ranking
Games
engine
is there. We love ranking engines. We love ranking. I rank all the time. In the shower. Where was I going? We were ranking board games.
How come you were able to rank all your games way quicker than me?
Yeah, I was ranking all over the place. Ranked in bed. I was ranking on the sofa. I was ranking in the bathroom. I ranked on the train. I was ranking on the bus. I was ranking at school drop off. I got some funny looks, but hey, if you're ranking, you know.
Okay, right.
So I was ranking all over the place.
I mean, this time round, I didn't enjoy it as much as the previous turns.
There's a reason, though.
We've got a lot of games now.
Too many games.
So to rank 600 games takes quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about how it works. I mean, obviously, I understand how it works.
You click a button.
But once you've decided a game is worse than another game, it sort of, I feel, puts it into a lower pile.
Yes.
And then you might never be able to rank that game against a different game. I don't know. It felt like that.
Yeah, it does. Essentially, you could have 3 games, for example. You could have a White Castle, what's behind me? A Tricarion, and a Robot Quest Arena. And then you could say that, arguably, Tricarion is better than Robot Quest Arena. Robot Quest Arena is better than the White Castle, but the White Castle is better than Tricarion. And then it does this weird thing where it puts it in a bracket, or it will, it's weird.
Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just how it felt.
But yeah.
I felt like...
I think at the results, I think it feels like some of them are lower than my expectation would have been, and some of them are probably obviously higher than my expectation would have been for those games. But that's all part of the fun of seeing what it is. Whilst ranking them, I felt there were two main things I felt. One was maybe I felt more of a recency bias. Maybe how I enjoy the hobby has changed, and some of these newer games that have come out have touched me in a way that only board games can, in a very special, unique kind of way. Maybe like, I don't know whether it's like a recency bias. I've played these games more recently than I've played Splendor. So if I put Galileo Galilei against Splendor, I'm going to pick Galileo Galilei every time because in my head.
Well, that's not how I ranked it. I ranked it over whether I enjoyed the game.
But I don't know whether my recency bias would do that. Also, some games are really hard to like put against each other, like the Tabletop Golf Association and Harmony.
Yeah, I did find that it was tricky to rank some games because they're just so different that there's a time and a place for the tabletop golf.
Yes.
There's a time and a place for a party game.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily choose it over a bigger game, but there are times where I don't want to play Escape from Dark Tower or whatever because it's just not appropriate for that particular.
Yeah. Like, I've got home from work, set up. Like, when am I going to play this game? I've got Rebirth and Return to Dark Tower. 2 games I absolutely love playing. One of them I will play all the time because any time of day I can go, right, Rebirth's really easy just to set up. Let's throw it out and play it. Return to Dark Tower, as much as I love it and I would happily play it, it's got a big old setup first. Even with my Folded Space insert. Thanks, Folded Space.
So
not a sponsor, but
it was fun to do.
If you want it to be. I don't know.
And we've come up with, are we doing top 20, top 10?
We'll do some.
We'll tell you some of our picks. Like, we'll just randomly go, what's your number 64 pick?
I can't remember what the other thing I was going to say was.
Don't know. But what I was going to say was, it is a little bit of a flawed system. It's not perfect, but it gives us an idea of what our top games are.
Also, what I quite think what I quite think is words don't mouth out my face. I think that everybody should pub meeple their games. They should rank their games. And not for the reason you might think. Why do you think? What do you think I'm going to say?
That there are some games that you know that you definitely want to get rid of?
Yes. When you're difficult, I'm like, I love my games. I wouldn't want to cull any of them. If one of your games doesn't win any matches, anything that goes against, or it wins one, like, evaluate what that game means to you in your collection.
But also, I would get matches and I was like, not that game again. I'm never going to choose that. And just click the other one. So I was like, okay, maybe we should get rid of that game.
Get rid of that. Yes.
Another problem that occurred was that the pub meeple, I don't know where it gets its photos from, but the photos are not always the right photo that goes with the game. So that can be a little bit off-putting. So I think we've got 2 games called Loot.
Yes, we have Loot and Loot.
And I was ranking it thinking it was 1. And then you said, I think it's the other. And I was like, the picture is neither.
Yeah, the picture's neither. And
So it wasn't an exact science, I don't think. But, it was fun to do. It took quite a while.
It did. We had to rank everywhere.
But interestingly, my list has changed from the last time we did it.
Yeah, we did it 2 years ago.
I think Blood on the Clock Tower was my favourite game back then.
It was 1 or 2, yeah. It was high for me as well. There is an episode. It would have been one of the earlier episodes in the podcast. Probably should have listened to that before doing this, so I knew what the list was. I've probably got it somewhere, but hey, that's professionalism, and that's not what I'm going to do.
Okay, would you like to play a game anyway before we get launched into the top 10?
Let's play the game.
Okay, so the first word is...
For those who don't know, or those brand new listeners driving in their car,
I'm so sorry.
What the game is. The game is, there are 5 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Those 5 words are all clues to one. That is one board game. They start with more difficult. They start with the word cards, and then they get progressively more difficult. They're no easier to guess the word, guess the game by the end of it. So starting with the word cards, normally 93.6% of the time.
Sometimes it starts with dice.
Sometimes it starts with other words.
Sometimes other words.
But eventually we have to see how many clues
it takes for you to guess
for me to guess it, and then you guys driving your car at home watching this on YouTube. A bit strange while you're driving and watching. Don't do that. Just drive. Especially with all the potholes. My God.
Oh, no, don't go into a rant about potholes. Right, we're going to play a game. Right. You ready?
Yeah.
Cards. Just for fun. Come on.
Cozy Stickerville.
Absolutely not.
It does have cards.
Next one.
Yes.
Tiles.
Cards and tiles. World Wonders.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You're doing so well.
I'm doing great.
Next one is food.
Card, tiles, food. Card, tiles, food.
Mm-hmm.
Cards, tiles, and foods. Cards, tiles, food. Agricola.
No. Next one is buildings. Cards, tiles, food, buildings.
Cards, tiles, food, buildings. We've played this recently, haven't we? This is why it's in your head. Something that we've just played. Cards, tiles, food, buildings, fromage.
No. Next word is France. It's not fromage. I didn't actually realise that all of those could probably have been fromage, but no, it's not fromage.
France?
Yeah. Cards, tiles, food, buildings, France.
Tiles. France. What do we have? What French games do we have? Cards, tiles, Burgundy. I don't know if that has cards. It's just dice.
Did you just try and say that in a French accent?
Burgundy, croissant. Today I had a croissant.
Come on.
Paris. Dinner in Paris.
Yes.
Does it have tiles?
Yeah, doesn't it?
Does it have tiles?
I thought you lay out the little pavements up.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I guess.
Tiles.
Yeah. Tiles.
Yeah. The little
Are
pavements.
they tiles though?
Yes. Well, what would you call them?
Terraces.
Little bits of cardboard?
Chits. I like the word chit.
Okay, well, then my game was cards, chits, food, buildings, France. Okay?
Chit. Like you do with your potatoes.
Yeah.
Chit them.
Chit them.
Back to potholes. My gosh.
Anyway, you're probably looking for a T-shirt right now, aren't you?
Do you know what? I was thinking.
That was the worst.
That was
the worst link in.
What I'm wearing is a hoodie, Blood on the Clock Tower hoodie, which is absolutely fine. But it's not as comfortable as I'd like to be. And I'd like to be in just a T-shirt. But under this Blood on the Clock Tower hoodie is actually a T-shirt that is I just want more T-shirts about board games. I just want some kind of shirt with merch on it that I could buy and own. Does that happen? How can we do that? Make it happen.
If you're into quality T-shirts and merch that actually feels good to wear, you've got to check out Shirts and Merch Studio.
It's like you're talking to me directly.
This isn't mass-produced generic stuff.
It's a what?
Shirts and Merch is all about clean designs, bold ideas, and pieces that feel like they were just for you. Ooh. Whether you want something funny, something stylish, or something that shows off your personality without screaming it, they've got a design that hits the mark. Every item is printed with care, the shirts are soft and durable, and the shop has that handcrafted small studio charm you just don't get from big brands. And honestly, it's the perfect place to grab a gift or treat yourself to something you'll actually want to wear more than once. So, if you want to upgrade your wardrobe or support a creator-run shop making genuinely great stuff, head over to Shirts and Merch Studio on Etsy. The link is in the description. Take a look, pick your favourite design, and grab something that fits your style.
Shirts and merch? That sounds amazing.
Aye.
Just moist at the sound of it.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Yes, Shirts and Merch are a wonderful brand that sponsor this podcast. They create incredibly comfortable merch, incredibly comfortable T-shirts. They don't fade in the wash. They can be washed again and again and again and again. They're just out of this world. They're incredible, and they're eco-friendly. There is a great podcast episode a few years back where we speak to Matt, who runs Shirts and Merch. So go give that a listen. Give them new sport. They're an incredible company and incredible shirts for your board game loving love. It's almost Valentine's Day. Get the love of your life. A shirt and merch.
T-shirt.
Merch shirt.
Yeah. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes. You can buy yourself a t-shirt from Shirts and Merch if you like. That's fine.
I'll have another Time Troopers one.
Yeah, probably. They do official Time Troopers merchandise.
Okay, so our rankings.
I love rankings.
Now, we haven't actually told each other what our rankings are.
No, we've not.
So this will be a surprise to us. What's your worst ranked game, Craig?
551. Because I deleted some off because I couldn't be bothered to rank them. I don't know why I banked it. It's actually...
I don't think it actually pulled all of our BG. I think there were some games that were missing.
Yeah. Mine's Betty bought some butter and Enchanted Forest.
Wow. Okay.
Classified information as well. It's terrible. Don't buy that. Marvelous is down there.
My worst game was Epic Card Game Duels.
Yeah, that's...
So, in a world where you have star realms and things like that, I don't understand why you would need Epic Card Game Duels.
It's trying to make a TCG out of a deck builder, and that is not a necessary.
I would always just play star realms.
Yeah, mine.
Love star.
To be fair, that's like 540 on mine, so don't worry. It's far down the hole, but it takes all these to make the world roll around.
I've got quite a lot of games in the bottom of my list that are just little card games, things like Robo Rescue Origins, Pixel.
Yeah.
Orbis is down the bottom, Craig. Alligator.
Drunken
Labyrinth, just because it's been overplayed, I'm not that interested.
Chonka Party. Yeah, but that's based on, again, that is based on what it's been ranked against.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I've got a lot of party games, Karate Grannies, Hanabi, those kind of things that just, there are other games that I would rather play over those ones.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
A couple, like a low down Hogs of War, the miniatures game, only because we haven't played it. And what's another big one that's down there? Tekenu Obelisk of the Sun, like we haven't played it. So
yeah.
But I know it's going to be better than Epic Card Game Duels without even
it's
playing
gonna
it.
It's gonna immediately bump itself up pretty high.
Yeah.
So, Gopu is quite low for me, unfortunately. Sadly, that dropped out. But one thing I've noticed this time doing the ranking, when we did the rankings on the previous year, I think I could have made an educated guess at my top 10, 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the ranking now with much many more games.
Much many more
games. And do think to myself, from about 50, potentially, maybe from 100, from 100 upwards.
They're all decent games, right?
They're all good games.
I would say that.
Even further down than that, to be fair. Yeah. But that's why they're in the collection. You're not going to keep, well, you might, we obviously have, but you're not going to keep games that are not just great or good.
So should I tell you what's in my 20 to 11?
Let's do 20 to 11.
Shall I just rattle through, and then when we get to 10, we can say them at the same time?
Yeah, okay.
So my 20 to 11, 20 is Tapestry.
Okay.
19, Star Wars Outer Rim. 18, Expeditions. 17, Fractured Sky. 16, Tricarion. 15, Battle of Hoth, which surprisingly was much lower than I thought it was going to be. 14 was SETI. 13, Blood on the Clock Tower. 12 was Everdale, the complete collection, and 11 was Lost Ruins of Arnak. Now, I know that Lost Ruins of Arnak and Blood on the Clock Tower, and I think Everdale, were way higher on the list previously. So they've dropped a little bit. And I think we've talked a little bit about how Blood on the Clock Tower sort of soured a little bit for us. I still, if I got the chance to play it, I'd want to play it, but it has to be with the right people, and I think it has to be in person now. Lost Ruins of Arnak is still great. The only thing I don't like about Lost Ruins of Arnak is that if a player has more, is able to do more things, I don't like that kind of, you finish your turn, you have to wait for other people.
Yeah, I think if you make mistakes, it's very punishing, and I think that can be quite a thing in a game where it can sour the taste of the game when you're playing it, because you can tell the thing is, when you're playing a game and other people are not having fun, it's not fun. And I think that's the thing. You want everyone to be having fun, whether win, lose, or draw. You want people to be enjoying the game, enjoying themselves, having fun time.
I feel like Tricarion is on its way up.
Yeah.
I feel like we've only played that a few times, but it's already sort of made the list of like great games.
Yeah.
And I think that's only going to get higher, as is Star Wars Battle of Hoth. But I'm like pretty much like they could all interchange really. Well, my 1 to 20 could all interchange depending on the day I want to play it.
Yeah, exactly. So my 1 and 2 games.
No, don't know about your 1 and 2 games. 20 to 11, Craig.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to go with 20. 20 is Shallow Sea.
Where's my Shallow Sea? Don't know. It's like way down here.
Then I've got Planet Unknown at 20. Then I've got Tea Garden at 19. Raiders of the North Sea at 18. The Art Project at 17. Septima at 16. Tricarion at 15. Star Wars Rebellion at 14. Star Wars Outer Rim at 13. No, hold on. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Sorry, Star Wars Rebellion is 13. Outer Rim's 12. Galactic Cruise is 10. No, what? 11, sorry.
What? It's literally... How can you get that wrong?
My numbers
says the numbers.
It doesn't.
Oh. I found Shallow Sea. It was number 21.
Let me just do this.
And also number 22 was Thunder Road Vendetta.
So, let me just make an edit. I'm not going to make an actual edit. You should have sorted this
before.
I'm not actually going to edit this. I'm just going to say the words. I'm just going to...
What are you doing?
Adjust.
No one can see your face.
No one needs to see my face.
You're hiding behind your phone.
Yeah, so Shallow Sea, Planet Unknown, Tea Garden, Raiders of the North Sea, The Art Project, Septima, Tricarion, Star Wars Rebellion, Star Wars Outer Rim, Galactic Cruise.
I can see why you said Regency. No. Recency.
I have a Regency bias as well, but that's for another podcast.
No, because I'm surprised that things like Septima are in there, to be honest.
I really enjoy... Thematically, I really...
the other one? Tea Garden. We've only played that a couple of times. That's quite high.
I really liked... I just love the combos of Tea Garden. That feels very similar to the White Castle to me as far as those combos. And I think, potentially, a few more plays of Tea Garden, I might prefer it to White Castle.
Yeah.
No spoilers there, obviously.
Okay.
But interesting to note, my 21 was Star Wars Battle of Hoth, which shocked me that it was so low. My 20...
But to me, you have to be in the mood for that kind of a game. It's not a game that I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it out all of the time.
No, I don't get it out all the time.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, but no. My 21 is Battle of Hoth. My 22 is Meadow, and my 23 is Blood on the Clock Tower.
23 for me was Meadow. Yeah.
So,
but I mean, I think they're all quite interchangeable.
And after playing Meadow recently a bit more, potentially could be higher. But yeah, that is my thoughts. But that's again, all of them, any of them at any given day could be they're all great games, and any of them could be a fantastic game to play.
We had friends over at the weekend.
We had friends.
We did. And one of the questions that was asked was, what's your favourite game? And I find that really difficult to answer.
Yeah.
Because I knew what was on the list as my favourite game. But it really does depend on what kind of a day it is, how you're feeling.
Yep.
What mood are you in? A mood for a long game? Are you in for a short game? Are you in for a cozy game? Are you in for a strategic game? It's very difficult to say this is my favourite game.
Especially, I think games are all about mood. The mood you're in is how you're gonna. I don't think a game can really pull you out of it that much.
Also, I used to think that. So I think viticulture was quite high up on my list the last time, and I used to think that that's going to be my favourite game of all time forever. And then, like you say, your tastes change. You find other things, you may be like a little bit more of a heavier game or whatnot. So it's interesting to see how over time, you change your mind about things. So, top 10?
Top 10.
My number 10.
Yeah, 10. That's like bullseye.
Is Distilled.
Okay.
I think it's just a really solid game. I really like games with a lot of theme. The theme comes through in Distilled, as we've talked about many a time. And if I want to play a game and really sort of believe that I'm making spirits or whatever, I'm gonna play that.
I think Distilled's great. I think the Cocktails expansion, when that fulfills, will change the way the game's played. There's that speed up mechanic, so it gets you going quicker. Double washback, that kind of thing. But yeah, Distilled is a solid game. It's a solid card deck building kind of. Yeah, it's just a solid game.
Yeah,
good choice.
Hi.
My number 10 is Dead of Winter.
Okay. Yeah.
I love it. It's great. It's just so good. It's
Dead of Winter for me was 43.
Okay.
Only because we've not
get out my house.
We've not played it very much.
I can we've not played it much, but I can already tell that theme, horror theme, take my money, betrayal mechanic, working semi-cooperative. It's all got everything that you want from it. Yeah. That cooperative, we could fail if there's too many in this area, we're going to lose it. That whole pandemic thing, which brings me back to when we first got into the hobby, and then pandemic, how exhilarating when you're playing Pandemic for the first time and that first outbreak is like, oh shit, this has gone wrong. There's cubes everywhere, but this is like there's zombies everywhere. Yeah. Then now they're getting into our camp. Oh, we're screwed. Oh my god! And you're trying to kill me. Why are you trying? And that's the one thing that ticks the box, and why I think, which should be, and it has been, it ticks the box of why I think Dead of Winter is better than Nemesis.
Okay.
Because you can attack each other.
Is Nemesis in your top 10?
No.
Wait. Oh.
Which I don't even know where it is. Oh no, 28 or 27.
That's 20. Really dropped then quite considerably.
That was like 3 or 4 before.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think that pure play it physical interaction you can have. Whereas Nemesis is all about like you need to kill a player 4. No touchy, but make sure they die. This is you need to kill that guy. Okay. I'll make that happen.
Fair enough. Number 9 for me. Oh, sorry. Number 9 is the White Castle for me.
Okay.
Just because I've been through, I think, like
a Regency.
A roller coaster with this game. At first, I thought, yeah, it's good. I like it. That it's tight with the dice. Then I thought, I've no idea how to do all of the things I want to do. Then I watched somebody play it, and I was like, oh, you do combos. Then we played it a lot on BGA, and I was like, right, I can do this and that and that.
Yep.
And now I love it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really clever. But that definitely is a game where you need to put in some hours to actually learn a strategy. And we were talking about this the other day, that in our hobby, it's kind of, this cult of the new, and we always want the new board game and what's coming next and what's going to be good this year but I think there's a lot of games where we're only just touching the surface of the strategy.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to like dig deeper in the games and see like what more's there. And
it's like there was that episode of Meeple to Meeple with was it emergence and emerging strategies throughout games. So games are there; they're designed to be played, but the more you play them, the more you learn those strategies, and you actually get more from the game. The more you actually play the game, and
that is exactly what's happened with White Castle.
Yeah. Whereas we are in, like you said, we're in this world of literally. We'll play a game and go, right, that's the game. We'll make content, we'll take photographs, we'll do what we need to do. We're not playing the game enough. Like, play the game without any devices, just you, the people you're playing with, and concentrate on that game and really work in the strategies that you can get. My number 10.
No, we've done 10. We're on 9.
That's what I said. Number 9.
Number 9? Is it number 9?
No.
That would be so funny.
It would be great. Number 9 is Galileo Galilei.
Okay.
I really enjoy this game. It is... Thomas Holek is obviously he's just clearly a great designer of games. His games just seem to be fantastic, and long may that reign. But Galileo it's such a wonderful. I think again, this is one of those ones learning the strategy. The Inquisitor, the wizards, they are the people that are
the people from the church.
They're the wizards. They're the people that are most difficult to kind of understand on a rule. It's getting your head around. It's not that bad to go negative to start with, because you will pull it back. So don't worry too much about it. It can be punishing, because we had that one game that it was just like I basically went Space Wizard crazy at the beginning. Crazy at the beginning. You didn't. You tried to avoid it. But then by the time we got round to like the last rounds, all of my Inquisitors were up the other end. So actually I was now gaining loads of points, and you were struggling with your Inquisitors because they were losing you points. And we basically just swapped around on the track.
I think I decided that I like games where I have a lot of choice as a player.
Yeah.
And I think in that game you have a lot of choice as to what action you're going to take and which route you're going to go. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the choices I have, and the downtime in between people's turns. There's a lot to think about.
Yes.
Because the board state doesn't change that much. So you can sort of plan out your turns and what you're going to do when. So I enjoy that.
Okay.
My number 8 is Galactic Cruise. And I sort of don't feel like it has a right to be number 8 because we haven't played it that much. But every time I had a choice to make, I just felt like I want to play Galactic Cruise. Like it's pulling me in. Yeah. Like a tractor beam.
Yeah, we played it, and I remember the first time we played it, and it was like, you need to play this again and again and again.
Yeah. I think the theme, the production of the game, it actually looks like one of those really complicated games, but actually when you get to play it, it's not that complicated.
Yeah, definitely.
We like the space theme.
Yeah. I like the silly, like it's almost like on a level of Castles of Mad King Ludwig, silly rooms.
Yeah.
But you're putting them in the spaceship and it actually feels thematic. Whereas Castles of Mad King Ludwig, as good as a game it was here's a grey tile that says the pit on it, or something.
So I don't feel like it. That's probably the only game in the list that doesn't really have a right to be there, but I would choose it over other games to play. So.
I think Galactic Cruise would have crept into the list had we played it a little bit more.
Mhm.
Or I part of me actually thought it was going to be in the list, but
Is it not in your list?
no, it was number 10.
Oh, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was number 11.
Oh.
Okay.
What's your number 8?
Crossover klaxon. That would have been lovely for the people driving. All of you, because only people listen to this driving and not washing up. So, the White Castle.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Dice, castles, white, good game.
Okay, my number 7 is a go-to game.
Oh, yes.
Gets to the table quite a lot, and it is Rebirth.
Yeah. Okay.
And I love this game.
Lower than I thought it might be, you know?
I think it's the theme.
Yeah. It doesn't have one. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. I think I don't feel like I can immerse myself in that world. I like it as a simple strategy game.
Yeah.
A bit of take that, but in a like not overbearing way.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy playing it. But the games higher up on my list just have a bit more theme to them.
Yep.
And I just enjoy the world that they create as opposed to this, I get it. It's Scotland or Ireland. But other than that, I'm just placing out pieces on a board. But I really enjoyed the game, but just there are other games that have a better theme.
Yes. Which it makes again, this is going off like the ranking is quite an interesting thing because you're like, when you look at the games sometimes, I'm like, which one do I prefer thematically? Which one do I prefer plays better? Which one, if you told me now, like how are you ranking them as far as if you told me now to play this or that, what one do you want to play? That one. Like, yeah.
Today?
Yeah, exactly.
A smaller game. on the weekend, like a bigger game, yeah.
My number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was a little bit higher, but I'm still happy it's there. Thunder Road Vendetta.
Okay.
Pure chaos, carnage, dice. Just every time I play it, it's fun. It's just a joy. It's so good. I know there's another expansion coming out very soon. I'm very excited.
Okay.
More excited than I am about the one for Return to Dark Tower.
Okay.
God, it's good.
Okay.
And that's on the road. It's like Mad Max, the board game. If you don't know, you're driving around, you're destroying each other, you're blowing each other up. I think it's better than Joyride, but that's not the point. It's so good. It's just a fantastic game.
I do enjoy it.
Boys' toys.
It was number 22.
It's boys' toys.
My number 6 is Viticulture. It has, I think, dropped a little bit, only because there are other games to play, and we've played it quite a lot. I still really enjoy it. I enjoy the tightness of it. I enjoy... Oh, that sounds awful.
I didn't say a word.
You don't have to. I just heard it in my head and I was like, oh no, he's going to use that now. Yeah, I really enjoy the gameplay. I enjoy the fact that the resources are tight.
Yes.
No, that
they
doesn't
are.
sound right either.
I love a tight grape.
Yeah, I think it will always be up there because it's just a very satisfying game, and I enjoy it. I think maybe it's dropped down a little bit just because it has been played quite a lot. So not boring, but I know what to expect from it. Whereas some other games are still revealing themselves to me. Oh my gosh,
I love revealing my grapes. It's 34 on my list.
Oh wow,
it's dropped. I don't know how that's dropped because I love it. I think it's such a good game. I am excited. I am going to purchase. I think I say that I am. I have looked and I've seen it, and I'm going to probably get it. It's available to order now, and we probably should do that. Is the Bordeaux X, the Bordeaux expansion?
Okay,
which is a new viticulture board.
Right. What does it do?
It has different wake ups. It has different. The wake up chart is different, and you get different rewards as you go through the 4 seasons. Slightly, things have been moved around the board, so it's essentially refreshing it. Like you said, you play a game, you get a bit okay, the board has nothing changed, nothing's modular about it. It may becomes a bit stale, but it's literally a new board with some new cards.
Yeah, and I think some days I just want to drink a glass of wine and play a game of viticulture and have a bit of cheese. Like it's a game that you can sort of just make your whole evening about. I like it.
That's a lovely segue. Because my number 6 is fromage.
Fromage.
J'adore la fromage. Fromage is just a phenomenal game.
It's very different from any other game.
It is a game that is so easy to teach and pick up.
Yeah.
It's just, do you want to play a game about cheese? Sure. This is how these hexes score. This is how your board scores. Place a couple of workers, go.
We haven't even sort of touched the surface of it as well because we haven't played with any of
all
those
the module bits,
modular bits.
And now Fromaggio is come to backers, so that'll be released at retail soon. I'm excited to try that as well. So mix up the boards and different ways of scoring. It's a true delight of a board game, and I just really enjoy just everything about it. It's so simple, so straightforward. It's just it's a joy.
My number 5 is the highest of all the span games.
Oh,
which one do you think it is?
Worm.
Yes.
Fin.
No.
Wing.
Wormspan.
Oh.
Wormspan.
Okay.
I think I enjoy it more than all the others. I like Wingspan. I like Finspan. I don't know where they were on the list. Wingspan was 48 and Finspan was 50. So they were in the top 50. But for me, Dragons just does it. I like the explorer moving out and digging the tunnels, etc.
Wormspan was
I like the coins.
Well. 35, just after viticulture.
I like the resources. I just like everything about it, and I think I enjoy it more than playing about birds.
It's an interesting puzzle as well because you're trying to. Your engine in Wingspan is how you win. You play the game because you have less turns, but if your engine is successful, you're going to be successful. Yeah. With this, it's kind of the other way around. You're trying to work out a way where you can get more turns as you go along, and you're getting those coins and stuff. And it's interesting having to get the two different types of card, build the caves, excavate the caves, get your dragons in, do your big dragon stuff. They're both, all three of them. They all have a place in a collection. I think you wouldn't go one over the other. You may have a choice of which one to play, but there's no reason not to own one over the other.
Yeah. I think Wingspan Asia was quite high up on my list as well.
Yeah, but yeah,
I remember keep clicking it.
Wingspan Asia, I think probably might be the highest 2-player game that I have. I don't know how fair it is, but
mine was 59, so it wasn't as high as the others. But yeah, for an expansion, it probably was quite high up.
Yeah, but if you play it arguably, Wingspan Asia's best way to play it 2-player.
What's your number 5, Craig?
Rebirth. As mentioned before, go to exactly what it should be. Rebirth and Fromage right next to each other on my list because they were the two games from 2024, 5, whatever it was last year, 25, that just kept on hitting the table.
Yeah, I think it's because
I could do it.
They both hit the sweet spot for the time.
Yeah.
So they're not too short and they're not too long. So when you have people over, you're like, do you want to play Fromage or Rebirth? People generally say yes because it's about a 45-minute game.
Yeah.
But it feels like quite strategic and so everybody enjoys it. But it's not so long as you think, I'm going to waste my whole time playing this game. So I think it hits a sweet spot with the timings as well.
Yeah. Definitely.
My number 4.
Ooh, we're getting into
is Galileo.
Oh, that's very high.
It is. I, like we said before, just really enjoy what I'm able to do as a player and the agency I have over the choices I have to make. And I don't have to worry so much about what... Yes, there is some things on the board that you're looking after, like making sure that you're in line with where other players are playing, but it's not... You don't have to worry necessarily about other people's game plan. You can just play your own game.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's just a lovely thing. Okay, my number 4.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yes.
Yeah.
My number 4 is a... So my 4, 3, 2, and 1 are interested. Well, 4, 3, and then 2 is 2, and 1 is 1. 2 and 1.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
What logic? 4 is 4, 3 is 3, and 2 is 1. Like what?
Looking at... If I read this list, I would maybe swap these two around. But number 4 on this list, according to the pub people, is SETI.
Okay. SETI was 14 on my list.
SETI, for me, is I just really enjoy the slow burn of it, and then like the way you can catch up. I like depending on which alien, it depends on which way you're going to come out.
You always sounded like an alien then.
Wow.
Right, do you want to start that again?
Depending on which alien is coming out, depends on what tactic you're going to use after that.
Right.
So it's quite like interesting. So it's a nice little game.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're playing your game and then the aliens come out and it changes your game.
Yeah.
And the fact you don't know which aliens come out. And there's always that moment where you turn one over and go, oh, I don't like that alien.
Yeah.
Why does that come out? Like, it's just funny.
It's always Umamua. It's always the space poo, I've noticed. Somehow shuffle them around.
Or that one where it's always bad. Like everything's bad.
Everything's
and you
bad.
lose half your 10% of your score or something. It's like ridiculous.
Yep.
My number 3.
We're here now.
I wonder if it's the same. I feel like it might. I don't know. Is Return to Dark Tower.
Oh, okay.
You haven't mentioned that.
No.
Is it in your top 10?
It's 806.
Wow. No, it's not. Return to Dark Tower is... I want to play this game more often than we do. This game, for me, has replaced Nemesis. I don't know where Nemesis is on the list. Like, I think quite a way down. I'm just looking now, but I can't actually see it. It can't be that far down, surely. Wow.
Anyway, this is
I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute when you're talking about your number 3. But I think that Return to Dark Tower has replaced Nemesis. It's a game with loads of minis, which is great, which is what you want from Nemesis, although it doesn't take that long to set up. I mean, there is a bit of setup, but it's not as onerous as Nemesis. No. And the game doesn't last as long as Nemesis. So you can play it more often, I think.
Yeah.
And because everybody has essentially the same turn structure, it's easy to include new people in the game because you're like, right, everyone's got a banner action. Everybody can do this and everybody can do this. And then you drop a skull into the tower. So it's quite easy to teach. Yeah. Whereas Nemesis is quite difficult to teach because everybody's got a different role in the game. It's quite complex, especially if you're playing with the lights on and off and, all of that business.
Yeah, because we've got lockdown, haven't we, rather than just base Nemesis.
It's quite a lot. And I feel like, Dark Tower's just...
And it's full co-op. You don't have to worry about trying to get player 4 to be in the wrong place. Exactly. And production is just,
Yes.
My number 3, which is kind of shocking considering I either love or hate this game depending on how I feel at a time. It could be 500, it could be number 3. Evident is Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Wow, that is a surprise.
So I genuinely think Lost Ruins of Arnak, from a pure gameplay standpoint, it's deck building, it's worker placement. There are tracks you're trying to bump up. It is a fantastic game and I love it. And theme-wise, I think it's incredible.
You never suggest to play it.
No, but I do enjoy it.
Wow, that has shocked me.
But it's also one of those ones I have to be in the mood to play. When I'm
Yeah.
in the mood to play it, when I'm not tired or whatever, and I'm ready to go, then fine.
Yeah.
But
you prefer that on BGA, don't you?
I don't prefer it on BGA.
You win on
I win on
BGA.
BGA, and I don't understand why I don't win in person. So there's something probably up with the other person playing it with me who's not doing it right.
Yeah.
Probably not discarding.
Oh, blame someone else. Yeah, that's it.
Well, how?
Wow.
I don't know how.
Wowzers.
I'll just have to wonder how my performance online against you is completely opposite to performance on the shop floor.
Who knows? Right, number two for me is Fromage. Every time someone comes over, I'm like, have you played Fromage? No, let's get it to the table. Let's play it. I don't care how many times I play it. I'm still learning about the strategy. I don't really care if I win or lose. I'm just there for a good time. I love the fact that it's got 4 different mini games. I can't wait for Formaggio. It's just a really interesting game where you're constantly thinking, what am I going to do? And I love the mechanic of, you're putting out your cheese workers and you might not get them back for 3 turns and deciding whether you will or you won't sacrifice them to get better resources, etc. I just love it. Absolutely love it.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Return to Dark Tower.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Makes sense.
It's just the best. It's just so good.
Do you think we put the same one at the top?
Yes and no.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as we spoke about Return to Dark Tower, we have gone all in with our Return to Dark Tower. I do think for potentially those people going, Return to Dark Tower, not that good. What are you talking about? No. I think we may have a kind of, we've got everything, and the minis, the monster minis make the game a lot more like terrifying and thematic. Like having the Titan as a literal massive great Titan rather than a tiny cardboard hex.
I'm not sure it's just the minis. I think it's...
I mean, it helps the theme of it all.
Yeah, it does help the theme of it. I think it's just that there's lots of ways to play, and depending on which monsters you have, depends on, the choice. I like the idea that you're... I don't know, it's just that having the iPad and you're picking the cards, it's very interactive. It's good. Anyway, we weren't talking about that. Oh, you weren't talking about that.
I was. That's literally what I was talking about.
Okay, number 1. We're going to say it at the same time.
You're going to say it.
Huh?
You're going to say it.
Why?
You do yours.
Why? Is yours not the same?
Probably is.
Okay, we'll say it at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
Everdell
Caesar and Cleopatra.
Yours is not that.
So,
have you not put... what is your number 1?
So my number 1
and you just put Everdell.
My number 1 and my official number 2, according to Pub Meeple ranking, is 2 is Silverfrost and 1 is Everdell. However,
what?
That's why
you just said.
That's
how
why
have
I
you
budged
ended
up
up with more numbers?
That's why I budged up my numbers. I basically put Everdell.
You budged up your numbers.
Yeah, I budged them up. I moved them.
You've cheated the system.
I've cheated the system.
Number 2.
So the reason I did that is because there isn't enough. They literally would swap at any time. Everdell, every single game and expansion, I would prefer to play over Silverfrost. But Silverfrost, I would prefer to play than the base game.
I don't even know where Everdell...
You said it was in your... Did I? It was in your 20 to 10, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, 12. Yeah.
So it's difficult because I look at the ranking of Everdell, the complete collection, and rank the complete collection because this ranking as well is just base game, doesn't rank expansions. But for me, Silverfrost is a fantastic version of Everdell that I would... And if I'm out to want to just relax and have a nice time playing a game, Everdell would be my go-to. If I wanted to play the same game but be really stressed, Silverfrost would be my go-to. So why is Silverfrost your number 1?
Sorry, I got waylaid with trying to find out where Nemesis is, and I got to 200 and realised it wasn't there. So I was like, oh, it must be, I don't know,
gone forever.
I love the world of Everdell. It is a cozy, relaxing game that I enjoy being in the world. I enjoy the artwork. It just, you know, after a day of work, if you said, right, let's play Everdell, I'll be like, yes, because it's comforting. I can't really explain it, but Everdell Silverfrost just is essentially the game that I would play out of all of the Everdells every time. If you say which Everdell do you want to play, I would play Everdell, all of the bits, the base game, and all of the expansions or bits of the expansions. But Silverfrost is so good on its own. Like Farshore was like much further down the list.
Yeah, mine Farshore. Yeah.
But I really like I like the snowy theme. The artwork is just stunning.
I'd almost argue that it's the best artwork of any of the other Everdell games. Sorry.
And you know, the idea that you have to place out the snow, get rid of the snow before you can use the card. I just love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, I do. I just think the thing that I couldn't separate them, and I think even a Pub Meeple ranking doesn't separate them for me. Like it's a choice that I wouldn't make, because from a standpoint of the game itself, like they're different enough as it depends on what you want from the game, what you want to experience. And Silverfrost is phenomenal, but I feel that is if you've come home from a busy day at work and your brain is fried, Silverfrost is not the option. If you want to play Everdell, Silverfrost is not the option if your brain is fried.
Still would.
Whereas normal Everdell, you can kind of chill and just be like, yeah, let's build these fun things and look at my little critters. So yeah, it's a clash of Everdells at the top. But interestingly, Everdell is still number one, because I think Everdell was your number one last time you picked.
Okay.
I think your base was Everdell was your number one and Blood and the Cocktail was your number two, I think. Or it might have been the other way around.
I'm just really annoyed that I can't find where Nemesis is.
Yeah, I mean, there are lots of games that I would have I'm looking at, and in my list that I would probably think higher. There probably is some that I'd probably think lower.
The thing is, there are so many games, and I wonder why I can never find, like, you know, when we sit down at the table and we're like, which game shall we play?
Yeah.
And it takes us a long time to work out what game to play, and this is exactly the reason, because there are so many great games. That's you're like, which one am I going to play today?
Yeah, literally from 100, I would play any of that. I'd be happy to play any of those games, like at any time. But yeah.
Oh, there it is, 38.
Okay.
So it was a bit higher than I thought, but Quacks was above it. Take Time was above it. Daybreak was above it. Luthia was above it.
I mean, are there any that you're surprised that are not high, like really high? Like, I think for me, Viticulture not being that high, Scythe, Expedition, that kind of thing not being, they were really up there last time.
In the Footsteps of Darwin was 92. I really love that game.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just a bit basic for us, although we have now played the expansion, so maybe...
Distilled was 53 for me, which is a bit of a shock. But yeah.
And then some of the like Jamie games that I really like Libertalia was 110. Scythe was 120. Things like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, they can't all be number one, so there's a I kind of tried to zone out and let my brain just pick which one.
Yeah.
So there's something about Everdell Silverfrost, you know, maybe it's the artwork.
It's an interesting experiment, and I do think there is something on it where you're doing these ranking and you're trying to work out what is it? Is it you just want to play, you want something really tactical, you just want something it depends on your mood depends on what you're clicking. So Pub Meeple is great to an extent. Maybe Pub Meeple we need to work on, like, the real ranking should be take out all the kids games, take out the 2-player games, like ranking each individual type of game and get a better ranking of scrap the podcast. I'll stop now. Start again.
This is true.
But yeah, there's a lot of like, yeah. But that's our top 10. Let us know what your favourite games are, and get interrupted when you're trying to talk to the lovely audience by someone.
Well, I was just going to ask you if you wanted a drink.
Yes.
Okay. So I need to tell you about something that makes you feel like a Viking without having to grow a beard or pillage anything.
Yes.
Nidhogger mead is smooth and honey rich.
Honey rich?
You'll swear it was brewed by a dragon
whoa.
with the excellent time management skills. The stuff tastes like victory, or at least like you almost went to the gym today. It's bold, it's delicious, and it's way classier than chugging whatever mystery liquid is in the back of your fridge.
That's true.
So, if you want to upgrade your drinking game and impress your friends with something that sounds like it came straight out of a fantasy novel, grab a bottle of Nidhogger mead. Drink like a legend without having to fight one.
Absolutely. And if you use the code GetIntoGames10 on Nidhogger Mead's website, you can get 10% off any of their mead available. Thank you, Nidhogger Mead, for sponsoring this podcast. They are an absolute fantastic brand with the best, hands down, the best mead available. So get into Games 10, 10% off. Go treat yourself to some mead and dine like a Viking in Valhalla. Go Viking!
So, we've just ranked all those fairly new games.
Yeah.
But you like to have your little MOT segment.
Yeah.
Have you got a game in mind?
So I've got a game that requires a bit of an MOT.
Okay.
I haven't got the most depth in.
You haven't got the what?
The most depth. I haven't got as much depth as I went with Othello.
Why not?
Because
Are you underprepared?
I'm very much underprepared.
Have you been doing something else today?
Have you ever heard of the Landlord's game?
No.
Well, you might have done. Because the Landlord's game was the basic blueprint for Monopoly.
Oh, God.
Monopoly was then created on top of that, and by the Parker brothers, and Waddington and Parker brothers took over that lovely stuff. Long time ago, 1935. It's a very old game. And arguably the best game ever made. So really, what we've ranked is completely wrong.
What, in terms of how much money they
probably how many they've sold? So we argue that rank. You could argue that.
Not the most enjoyable game,
but you could argue that it's the greatest game ever made. Okay. But we're not here.
Is it the game that gets the most people into the hobby?
Yes. Okay. Is it the game that has thousands of IPs, that there is a copy of that game for everyone? And does everyone listening to this,
which is
both of you, do you have a copy of Monopoly somewhere? You may have 600 modern board games behind you.
I'm just going to say that I feel like Flip 7 is going to be that new version.
Quite possibly.
Not of Monopoly, but of like the game that just has a version of
like Monopoly Deal.
Yeah.
So you've got Monopoly Deal, you've got all the different types of monopolies now as well. They even have a bank, like a credit card. People have credit cards rather than paper money. Just give me paper money all the time. Anyway, let's have a look at MOT. Why is on Monopoly? Let's have a look at Monopoly. We are rolling dice. We are moving around the board, and we are buying up properties and selling properties and rolling more dice. Now, that is quite dull, let's say. You're rolling dice. Two versions.
I feel like the boring bit about it is that you're just rolling dice and you land where the dice tells you. Correct. I feel like the simple way for this game to have an MOT is just to add some more player choice.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. Now, there are two versions of Monopoly that I don't mind. One is the Lord of the Rings edition, because it has the one ring. And the one ring, every time you roll a double, moves around the track. And when it's gone from go back around to go, the game ends no matter what.
Yeah, so you like it has a timer.
Has a timer.
Yeah.
The other one is Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
I've mentioned before, the Jurassic Park is a great one because it has the big gate. And when you roll double and you pass go, you hit the button on the gate and it'll play the Jurassic Park theme.
That could get annoying.
However, sometimes it makes the sound of a T-Rex.
Okay.
And that comes along and eats your houses.
Okay.
And that's fun. Destruction is fun. That's
Maybe
like
the first time you play
like,
it's fun.
That's like the dragon in Carcassonne.
But essentially the game's still the same. You're still rolling a dice.
So, what would happen if we created a game of Monopoly that you potentially would play up to 24 times?
Monopoly Legacy.
Monopoly Legacy.
I actually not adverse to that idea. Why haven't they done that?
The board state changes. Buildings go into disrepair and crumble around you. Hotels are destroyed, costing more money to upgrade. There are natural disasters that swarm across.
Sinkhole. Oh my gosh.
The potholes, I tell you. That boot's getting stuck in a pot. Don't start me on potholes. Don't counsel potholes. No, but the amount
oh my god,
of damage.
This is amazing.
Cards that change the way the game is played, that community chest, the council, the government. There are elections. One of you becomes a mayor of the city.
Wow.
You can control other people's turns and what properties they're going to buy. Monopoly Legacy. Hasbro.
Yeah, that sounds really good, actually. I was thinking, how could I up-level this, like, I don't know, but that yes, I'm in. I'm in for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monopoly Legacy. It's a really simple fix. Probably what I could potentially do every time we played this. How do you improve Cluedo? Legacy. No.
What? Just dying over and over again.
I have.
No.
Next week,
yeah, okay,
Cluedo. Okay. Next week,
That's genius. I love Monopoly Legacy.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Different things that we can have. We can
and boxes to unlock with different buildings.
Obviously, boxes to unlock. Yeah, absolutely.
Who doesn't love a box? Maybe. Oh, they could incorporate stickers. Sticker.
Yeah, you could sticker over things. Well, that's how you're going to get rid of things. You're going to have
Park Lane gets completely wiped out.
You have the brown
Shantytown.
Yeah, they literally have to get stickered over. Like the whole area gets demolished. You've got Erinsborough from Neighbours, and that gets totally wiped out by a new freeway coming through your town that wipes out your hotel and drives over. Don't be sad about Neighbours. It's fine. Everybody needs good neighbours.
Well, you know what a good game of Monopoly needs?
Do you know what a good game of Monopoly needs?
Dice. I bring important goblin news.
Sorry, what?
If your dice bag is emptier than a dragon's conscience, you need Mystery Dice Goblin, the only shop run with the exact level of chaos a true dice hoarder deserves. These shiny math rocks, they're glorious, sparkly, swirly, sometimes suspiciously cursed. You never know what you're going to get, which is exactly how goblins like it. It's like looting treasure, except you don't have to fight a troll for it. Feed your inner hoarder, grow your shiny collection, embrace the chaos, go to Mystery Dice Goblin, and let the goblin bless you with surprise dice that may or may not whisper to you at night.
That was almost as if that was an ad read. And it's almost as if you went to www.mysterydicegoblin.com/get-into-games. You get 10% off your lovely Mystery Dice Goblin purchases and get some real fun dice. They do really cool stuff. They do advent calendars. They do one for Halloween. They did one for Christmas. I'm pretty sure they do one around the Easter. Probably do some lovely Valentine's Day gifts. It's just around the corner, remember? I said that earlier.
So we're coming to the end of this episode.
Yes.
Shall we quickly mention about the Twitch stream?
This Thursday, which will be tomorrow when you're listening to this.
It will.
Unless you're listening to it after.
In which case you can go back and rewatch it.
So on the 29th? 29th of January at 8 p.m. GMT, we will be running a live playthrough of Cozy Stickerville. Feel free to come along, give us suggestions. It's up to you. You can help us farm with style. You're going to tell us what you want us to do, how you want us to sticker things, what stickers to choose, what ways to go, where to go, who to talk to. You choose the adventure, we play it. So we'd love it if you could join us for our lovely Twitch stream at twitch.tv/get-into-games. And we'll be there Thursday, and we'll see how it goes for a couple of hours. We may do this every Thursday. I think Thursday is going to be the Twitch streaming day, whether it's going to be Cozy Stickerville or other games and fun things. So we'd love to see you over on the old twitch.com stuff.
Twitch.com. That's not where we run it. Twitch TV.
Forward slash.
Where are we going to be on Saturday?
I'm going to be in this kitchen.
Okay, probably at some point, but yes.
We're going to Boldly Game. To Boldly Game is a wonderful board game convent. What? We're going to go to the Royal Rumble. We're going to watch the Royal Rumble.
No, we're not going to watch the Royal Rumble. I was just going to say where the only thing to do at Boldly Game is to look lovingly at Time Troopers.
To Boldly Game this weekend at the Space Centre in rural Leicestershire is a board game convention hosted by the wonderful folk over at UK Games Expo. There will be a huge range of board game publishers like Molinarius Games, Unfringed Things, Attican Games.
No one will be able to see Molinarius Games, so I'm just telling you, because I'll be sat there all day.
And Asmodee will be there, of course, with their wonderful demonstration team. Very clever, very handsome. And Hachette will be there, of course. There'll be so much to do. And, of course, the Space Centre is open for regular viewings of space stuff. It's one of the best places to visit.
You appear to be ignoring my Time Troopers.
Time Troopers is there. Time Troopers is
no, it won't be there because I'll have taken it.
Becky will be taking Time Troopers away from the venue, and no one will be playing it.
No.
There's also Blood on the Clock Tower running at the event.
No, nobody's interested in that. Just Time Troopers.
It's not space, is it?
It's not Time Troopers.
Space on the Clock Tower.
It's not Time Troopers.
So that is Saturday, and of course the Royal Rumble.
Might be able to see the Becky card.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And the Royal Rumble is this Saturday as well. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win. Is it going to be Jacob Fatu or Cody Rhodes?
Cody, of
Liv
course.
Morgans or Bianca Belair returning?
Right.
You heard it here first, folks. And remember
to get ranking.
Excuse me, yes.
Ranking everywhere.
Get ranking in your car.
Get ranking in the shower. Ranking in your bed. Ranking on the sofa. I want you to do,
if you've got this far in the podcast, you are true top 1%.
Legends.
I need you to hashtag on this content, on this, wherever you see me going, listen to the podcast, which will probably be, well, in the comments on YouTube, if you've got this far, one in the comments of YouTube, one in a comment on Instagram or TikTok. I'm available there for all my things. So anywhere you see me, I want you to do hashtag I'm ranking in and tell me where you're ranking. That's it. I'm ranking in the bar. I'm ranking in the closet. I'm ranking aboard DS9. Why are you on Deep Space Nine? I don't know. It's Star Trek.
I'm ranking in the fridge.
I'm ranking all over the floor. Let me know where you are ranking.
What does that mean? They're just you lying on the floor and just wriggling around while ranking.
Why am I wriggling? That's disgusting. You don't need to wriggle just to press.
You said ranking all over the floor, which means you're moving all over the floor.
You're making this sound dirty.
No, I'm not.
I'm just making this sound like I'm just clicking buttons.
Rank away.
Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for communicating through comments. Thank you for typing. Thank you for clicking the likes. Thank you for giving this podcast a 5-star review on all your podcatchers of choice, whether that's Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, Podcast, or even if you're on Podbean itself. That would be cool. Just go on Podbean and follow the podcast there as well. Then I'll know how many followers I got listening, how many big ears I've got. Not your ears aren't big. Normal size ears.
Oh my God! Stop
offending people. How many
people.
Ears are coming into? How many people are coming into my ears? No, I'm coming into your ears. No. Thanks so much.
Just continue ranking.
All over my ears.
Oh.
Hashtag ranking in my ears. Thanks so much for watching, listening, and doing all those lovely things. We are very happy to see you, hear you, and any questions, let us know. Let us know your top 10. Let us know your top 5. Let us know your top 1.
Stats next week.
Stats. Oh, it's stats week. What have we been playing for the last month? How has it been going? and all of those fun things. So make sure you're listening. And an MOT probably about Cluedo. It might change. It will change. Cards and a new game starting with cards and tiles.
No, cards, chits.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for
Remember
listening.
to get into game.